Guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well today. My chair is stuck. Hang on, I'm trying to move it. There we go. Alright, let me get up here. So last video I said I was going to show you how to make these, okay? And I am. I've got them stamped out on vellum already. So I'm just going to show you how to stamp them out on a regular piece of paper because I figured it would be easier to see. Just any kind of label stamps. I just have them all together on this stamp thing. Excuse me. And I use archival ink. I've got a few, well, I've got several colors, but I've got some brown shades here. Sepia is kind of an orange tone. I've got peeled paint in archival and this plum color, which is this color here. That's one of my favorite colors. I like that one. So let's try some of these. I'll have to eventually clean that off. But I just kind of get it as close as I can. On an image or on part of an image that I think would look good. And you just kind of go around until you fill them in. Let's see, maybe we'll try some of the sepia. Now this was just a cheap stamp set that came off of AliExpress, with the exception of this one. This one's a Tim Holtz one. This one. And this little bitty one here, it came off of another set somewhere. That one didn't stamp perfectly, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Doesn't have to. Alright, so you kind of get the idea of it. So I'm going to fussy cut a couple of these out. To show you what they would look like. And then I'll fussy cut a couple of these out on the vellum. Whoop. So you can see what it looks like as well. Hope y'all are doing well today. So far, nobody has asked for the steampunk journal, so I'm going to assume that nobody was interested in me giving it to them, so I guess I'll just have to randomly pick somebody and send it to them. Which is what I normally do. You know, in terms of Happy Mail and giving the journals away. Okay, so there's one of the vellum ones. Okay, and there is one. And then when they're put down onto a piece of paper, you can see that the image shows up a little better. I just thought it was a nice alternative to the rice paper ones that Gail made. And I think Carrie. Those are the only two people that I've seen do them. So that's what they look like on the vellum. And that was just a William Morris image. Both of the images are the exact same, but you can see it more clearly on the other paper, which is just a presentation paper. And that's what it looks like. Which I think would be cute in like a fall journal. Or with the pink shades, even a spring type journal. Or any botanical journal in general. There's that one. Here's one of the the plum ones. I did a batch of, they're not dry yet, but I did my very first avocado dye. And I gotta say, well, for me, the avocado dye did not turn pink until I put alum in it. It actually remained green until the alum was placed in there, and then it turned pink. And it doesn't yield as much dye as you think it would. I mean, as far as like, making the pages really pink. And I used 3 avocado skins, from 3 avocados, plus the pits. I recommend, if you're gonna do it, rather than the skins, the pits are actually what produces the most color, because they'll almost go clear when you're done boiling them. So the color comes off of there pretty well. But they are drying right now. I didn't oven dry them because the weather is nice here right now. It's been in the 60s and 70s the last few days. It's supposed to be a little cooler tomorrow, but it's warm enough in here that it will dry, and I can't dry outside in sunshine because I'm allergic to the sun, so I can't be out there long enough to set them out there or anything. So, I have to do all my drying inside. And of course, I'm not going to ask my family to do that for me. So, I always ask this, is anybody working on anything right now? Anything good or anything? I don't have any projects going on right at the moment. There's on the regular paper. Yeah, I don't have anything going on quite at the moment. I am just honestly trying to decide what my next project is going to be. I do have a couple of challenges in a couple other groups, or in another group that I'm in, coming up. I've already done the one, but I can't post the picture or nothing until the 1st of April. And then the other one is for a black and white challenge. I don't think there's any specifics on what to make, just using black and white. Okay, that one just has basically the leaves on it, which is still pretty cool looking. Hang on a minute, and I will go grab the avocado dyed paper. It's in a box right now, drying. At the moment, I was just gonna kind of, I guess, finish cutting these out real quick since they were already stamped. Good thing I'm not monetized because YouTube is playing music in the background. I'd get a copyright claim. There's no guarantees that I won't anyway, but I'm not singing along. I'm not monetized, so I don't guess I have to worry. I don't own the TV that's playing in the background, so therefore I have no control over that. I personally don't own a television because I don't watch TV. And I have Netflix, but I don't watch it. I just don't watch it. Lord knows what they're barking at. They've been barking all day long. So who knows? They would bark at their own shadows if they could. There's that one. I really like how that one turned out on the vellum. That one's really pretty. That's a good song, though. Want to use you. Alright, now, I'll definitely get a copyright claim if I start singing now. Y'all don't want to hear that anyway. There we go. So that's just what I've got cut out. I'll finish cutting the rest of it off camera, but I just got the vellum ones left to cut out. And I didn't stamp anymore on the other ones. I don't know what Rachel's challenge is going to be this week, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep participating in it or not. Coming in April, though, there are going to be 4 of us who are collabing together for a challenge, and it's going to be called Think Outside the Box. And the 4 of us that are participating are Kyung, Rhoda, and Craft and See with Laura B. That's Laura Bartleball. She's also, well, every one of us are all part of a Miss Peace group, but a lot of people don't talk to Laura for some reason. I don't understand why. She's really sweet. You guys should go check out her channel. I will link everybody's channels below for you guys if you haven't already checked them out so that you can. I gotta clean the stamps later, so I'm just gonna set them off to the side. And I will show you. So, it's not really coming off super pink right now. Some of them are going to be pinker than others. This piece is actually cardstock. Well, you don't know that because you can't tell it. But they're still pretty wet. Like I said, I just stuck them in this box so that they could dry. I'm going to remove the paper towel. And then this box will pretty much be done for once they're dry. Honestly, this is not something that I will end up doing again, to be perfectly honest with you. I get better results just using food coloring and food color dyeing, and it's a lot cheaper in the long run. Because, you know, buying food coloring costs like $3 for, you know, 4, 5 things of food color, and they'll do a ton of pages. So, it's more cost effective just to use food coloring. But I had the avocados because I made Mom some guacamole, which turns out that she's allergic to. So, and I was using an authentic recipe. So it turns out that she's allergic to authentic guacamole. So yeah, hence the reason why my hands are so pink up in here. Is now this part is natural, it stays red, but the fingers themselves are dyed from the avocado dye. But anyway, alright. So just a quick video to show you guys how to make the little vellum labels. If you guys, print on vellum or whatever, or if you have the rice paper or whatnot. Just for something different. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Laura, your Happy Mail will be sent out, I'm hoping Thursday. I still haven't found a box yet. I do have some Happy Mail set aside that I am sending to Miss Jean. I've got my tag here ready to go for the tag swap in Miss P's group. I'm not going to show it to you. I'll wait for her to see it. The yellow theme. And I guess I'll just think of a recipient to send the steampunk journal to, and then I'll just mail it out if I have the address, or I'll get in touch with you if I don't. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys back here again really soon. Bye!